good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope you had a Happy New Year. Hope you had a good time, man. I hope you had a good time with your family, your friends. If you just went out, if you just had a drink by yourself, I hope you enjoyed it. Man, it was cool getting up with family. I ain't seen them in a good little while. Always like talking to my Uncle Tom, my Aunt Ellen. How y'all doing? Giving a special shout out to them. Shout out to the crib. What up, Franklin? What's going on? Oh, man. So yeah, y'all, we're keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving with our short-term financial goal. And that's another thing. Oh, snap. Hold on. Welcome to Jamar's Investing Goals. Welcome to Jamar's Investing Goals. I'm your boy, Jamar. What I'm doing here is I'm just tracking my investments. I'm just dollar cost averaging. I'm letting you guys know what I'm investing in, how I'm investing, and how those investments are going so far. Looking forward to the future. We had a short-term investment of a few months ago, making it to $5,000, trying to get to $5,000. We did that. Our next short-term goal, because we got to make these short-term goals so we can make it to that long-term goals. We're going to celebrate our wins along the way. So our next short-term goal, y'all, is $10,000. $10,000 invested. Let me stay up on the mic. I be tripping. I be moving and all that. I be going in and out the mic. But yeah, man, our next short-term investment is $10,000. That's $10,000 invested inside of the stock market, y'all. Really proud of myself for getting to this point. Even saving to this point, I always had a problem with saving. You know, like most people, you get a few $1,000s, you spend it up. You do deserve trips. You deserve to be happy. But you know, you're gonna have to sacrifice a little bit. You're gonna have to sacrifice for a good little while to make certain strides in life. You're gonna do it via school, the military, putting in time at work. Either way, you're going to have to put in time. And I put in time at working, but I've never saved. And I've never definitely invested and looked forward to having different, what's the word I'm looking for? Assets, investing in assets and knowing what's a good asset, what's good debt, bad debt, you know, learning as we go. And that's another good thing. Another thing about my channel that I want to get out to people, that you have to learn as you go. You're going to have to try these things. You're going to have to try something different if you want different results. There's no way you're going to get this different results doing the same thing. So what we're doing, man, we're trying to keep it moving. We're trying to learn this new thing that I'm into. Investing been around for hundreds of years or over 100 years. And it's new to me. It's new to me. It's new to us. It's new to people like me. It's new to people in the position that I'm in, the type of job that I work. And that's another thing. This channel is to help anybody that's if you're not making the money that you want to make, you're not where you want to be in life. You can watch me and you can start to make those changes, even if it's just saving and investing. And then you'll learn to invest in yourself, and you'll take yourself and your finances more serious. And that's the goal, man. That's the goal. And let's say I wrote, I always write, well, if you don't know, and if you're new to the channel, please like, please subscribe, please like, please subscribe, please like, please subscribe. I wrote down, I guess it's a question to myself. What have I learned since I've started investing? And I'll pose that question to you too. Answer in the comments. What's something you've learned since you started investing? For me, it's not to be scared to invest, not to be scared to purchase these companies or ETFs, to save for the long term. I think you think of it as gambling. In some cases, we watch the movies, we kind of hear this little sayings like buy low, sell high, but we kind of don't get what we're watching and what we're hearing. So it's not just flips. It's not just buying something and trying to flip it. You're purchasing portions of a company. You're purchasing small portions of a company, of a real company. So if you buy shares of Apple, you own shares of Apple. You own a portion of Apple. You own a portion of Nike. You own a portion of Chevron when you buy these stocks. So it's not just a quick flip thing. It's not just a gambling thing. You actually own the asset. Whether it goes up or down, you can always sell it to make some money or get some of your money back if it doesn't go to zero. It could go to zero, but I want to say that's rare, but it's not rare. It's not rare, to be honest. Companies do go to zero, but the chances of it happening is really small. But it could. So be careful, but also don't be afraid to invest, man. And also they got ETFs for that. So they got these things called exchange traded funds, where it's a basket of stocks. So you're diversified inside of that ETF. So look into things like that. Look into exchange traded funds, and man, get this thing going. All right. Oh, I had to write this down, even though I kind of just did. But I don't really give stock advice. I'm actually just tracking what I'm investing in. I'm still learning, y'all. I'm not afraid or ashamed to say something like that. Come to find out, a lot of people still learning, to be honest. Once you get kind of behind the scenes, a lot of people still learning, but they're learning and they're giving it to you as they learn. Just what I'm doing too. It's just I'm not into trading right now. Just because I don't feel comfortable with the dollar amount that I have even risking in it. And that's another thing. Once you learn about trading, and trading is just, it's not just, but it's selling contracts. Until I have enough capital that I'm comfortable with risking a certain amount, because you want to keep your risk low. I won't try that right now, but eventually I will get into trading. Shout out to all the traders. Shout out to all the traders and all the trading channels out there. How do you invest? How do you guys invest? So if you coming across this channel and you're into investing, if you're into the stock market, if you're into real estate, whatever you're into, restaurants, whatever you're into, Bitcoin, crypto, how do you guys invest? How do you do it? What's your strategy for your long-term investments? What's your strategy for your short-term investments? Because I do eventually, in a few years, want to start making some extra money, or I don't know if I want to switch my entire living to the stock market, because I like to deal with people. I like being out. What's next for me this year, over the next years, but getting me a food trailer started, going into getting my own little restaurant, small deli, nothing too crazy. I see what I'm noticing is the simple foods are the biggest restaurants. So burgers, sandwiches, pizzas, Italian food, Jamaican food, soul food. But it's like the simple foods, like a burger, fries, hot dogs, sandwiches, fresh sliced meat. Those are the biggest chains. Those are the biggest companies. So that's what I want to stick with. I've been working at a deli for a while. It's a really popular sandwich shop. I've been there for close to 10 years. So yeah, I'm a beast at making you a sandwich. So I'm going to take that and compound on that, man. All right. And do you invest in stocks or ETFs? If you do invest in the stock market, let me know how you invest, man. If you run across this channel and you are investing, let me know how you invest. Do you invest in individual stocks? Do you only invest in ETFs? Do you mix it up? Let me know how you guys is doing it. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into this update real quick. Let's go. Looks like this week we didn't go too crazy. We invested $115. We invested $115, only $114, I believe, at 98 cents or something like that got invested. That got buys this week. That got me 4 buys. All right, first up being that's Kenvue Inc. We got Kenvue Inc. Now at the time the share price was $21.69. Then we spent $3.05. We swints. $3.05. And the next after that was Gentex Corp. Now at the time the share price on that one was $29.36. I'm actually down about I think like 4 or 5% in that one. But anyway, we bought it this week. We spent $6.57 this week. We spent $6.57. I'm not gonna get this cents word correct today. So let me shoot my gun. Anyway, next up we got Coke Consolidated Inc. And at the time the share price was $1,229.54, and we spent $47.55. So these are fractional shares. Once you get into the market, you don't have to buy the entire share. As you can hear, some of these share prices are really expensive. Some of them aren't. Coke Consolidated Inc. right now, that their share price is over $1,000, actually over $1,200. It's $1,200.29. So we only spent $47.55. which is obviously we didn't get a whole share, but that's what you call a fractional share. So you'll still be dollar cost averaging. You'll still be buying pieces of a company. You just won't be purchasing a whole share, but it will add up inside of your portfolio to accumulate the whole shares and half shares and all that stuff. Anyway, next up we got FICO. That's Fair Isaac Corp. Now this is amazing stock for me. This thing, I'm up. I believe over 50%. It might be right at 100%. Might be right at 90% or something like that. Anyway, the time the share price was $2,045.82. That's $2,045.82. And we spent $57.82. We spent $57.82. And that's the stocks that we purchased this week. So it looks like if we go down for our breakdown of how my portfolio is performing, it looked like for the month we are down $81.64. That's $81.64 we're down. And that's 0.91%. That's 0.91%. It looks like for the week, and this was actually last week. I was supposed to make this video around Saturday last week. But anyway, for the week, I meant to say the week first, but we went with the month. But anyway, for the week, we were down. We were up. Oh yeah, for the week we're up. Sorry, y'all. Work with me. For the week we was up $42.22. That's 0.47%. But actually for the month we were down 0.91%. Okay, now we tracking. And it looks like year to date, we up $2,221.64. That's $2,224.64, which is 48.48% of what we invested last year. Not the entire portfolio, but what we've invested dollar cost averaging last year. And it looks like SPY was up year to date 25.18%, which is still amazing. So SPY is an ETF that I was talking about. If you new to this, you don't know what SPY is. SPY is SPY is a mutual fund, if I'm not mistaken. SPY is a mutual fund. I think VOO is an ETF. I got to look into it. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I'm still learning. We still learning. We're going to get this done together. But anyway, they up 25.18%, which is pretty good. That's the top 500 companies. If you don't want to look into individual stocks, you can just invest in SPY or this ETF called VOO, which is the top 500 companies, or VTI, which is the total stock market. And I think about once inside of my Roth IRA, I got VOO, which is the top 500, but you can interchange them with VTI. But yeah, y'all, that's my update this week. Man. I hope y'all come check me out next week, man. Keep checking me out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to grow this portfolio. We're going to grow in life, and I'm going to take y'all along this whole journey with me. I'll let you know once I get this business started. I want to meet you guys. I want you to come through, get you a sandwich. Come see me, man. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful year ahead of y'all. 2025. Let's go 2025. Man, y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.